got crossbot, so 10 pools is going to be a little bit weird if that
Well,
happens.
spawning in the top right location of Entombed Valley, guys. No longer on TSL, it is the Blue Zerg Revival.
And spawning across from him in the bottom left-hand corner of Entombed Valley, he forced a extra game in this series, at least with that really strong roach push. It is the Pink Zerg Gostustyle.
Now, what do you think, Karaoke? After having that aggression work for him, do you think, like, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, we'll have him go for it again?
Well, he might want to do that, but then Revival, if he sees it coming, can be like, oh, that's what you're doing, and he'd be better prepared to handle it. Plus, it's kind of, we're on cross positions, so a rush like that won't be as effective as they were, if they were, top bottom from each other.
Yeah, it's about as far apart from
Vertical
the map as you
positions.
can. Pythagorean
Yeah.
theorem, etc.
So, I don't know. We don't see any early pools out of either of them, so we'll either see a 15 hatch or a 15 pool standard openings.
Most
Oh, there's
likely
a gas
both
first, actually.
lures.
Ooh.
But yeah, this actually is not just a worker trick.
No.
No, that's actually a
Why
full
would
on
you?
gas.
Why would you do that? Why would you do an extractor trick at 13 supply out of 18?
I don't know,
It is a
man.
pool, so it's a 13 pool. 13 pool, 13 gas. Or
This is
gas
cool.
pool.
This is cool. I
And
like this.
there's a pool from Gostustyle. What this is going to do is it's going to give Revival a much quicker Zergling speed, and that can make a huge difference. If it's like 10 seconds can make a difference, imagine if you're over 30 seconds ahead of your opponent in Zergling speed.
Oh, no doubt. Revival speed will probably actually be finished just as Gosu's starts.
That's almost 2 full minutes of Zergling speed versus no Zergling speed. You can run circles around the Zerglings, you can micro your Zerglings out if they're at low health, if you have high APM, and these guys do have high APM, otherwise they wouldn't be here, most likely.
Let's take a look at the APM. Just gonna float around normal. Nothing too weird. But 100
Yeah, they
gas
don't.
has been mined, and we don't see speed reset. There we go. I was gonna
There
say.
it is. He's mining gas still, so maybe this could be all in, because I don't see a hatchery, so he could be throwing down a Baneling nest and just going, yeah, I'm just going to use Speedling Baneling all in and just kill you.
Yeah, this could be a very quick game 3. This will either work very well or very poorly for him.
Yep, there's the Baneling nest.
And
And
Gostustyle doesn't even have gas started yet, Gary Oak.
one of three things are going to happen. Gostustyle will fend this off, and Cell
I
Revival
don't
will
see
have
how,
to
though, to be
tap out,
honest.
or Revival will crush him, or it'll kind of be a wash, and they'll both be really crippled, and we'll have like a 30-minute game where they just sort of feebly kick at each other.
I kind of see Revival walking away from this very much ahead, because again, there's no gas started for Gostustyle. He
Yeah, and
has no chance of
Gostustyle,
speed, no chance of Banes, nothing.
here's the heart palpitation from Gostustyle. He sees no hatch. He doesn't see that there's a Baneling nest just finishing up for his opponent, but he should know that something's up, and he throws down a Spine Crawler at his natural.
Yeah, well, this is nice and preventative. The ramp is not blocked by any means, and I mean, right now, if he wanted, Revival could get in there with a couple Zerglings, but no, he's just gonna wait for the drones, or sorry, the Banelings to finish, and he's gonna just annihilate the drones. Look, speed's about to kick in here too any second.
Here it is. Surprise!
Oh, and the
Here
drone
come-
transfer.
Here come the Banes. He's turning around, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, he uses a Baneling. He kills a few Lings for it. I'm not sure about that. He's actually sneaking into the main, and... well, there's one Baneling in the main. This is actually deflected
I feel
fairly
that
well
was
so far.
I feel there was a little bit of miscontrol from Revival there at the ramp, but
Yeah, he didn't even kill that many drones.
oh, but
Okay,
here come the reinforcements. And the
This could
reinforcements
kill him.
are huge. We have 16 Zerglings spawning for Gostustyle, but they don't have speed. And they won't have speed, not anytime soon, not today.
He doesn't even have enough gas to get this done. He doesn't even have a geyser. He has a lot of minerals, but guess what? He couldn't larva inject because his queens were busy fending off this aggression.
Yeah, Revival has forced a lot of Zerglings, so I mean, right now, Gostustyle, no more drones coming out. While Revival
could
goes for
actually-
hatchery, he is droning it behind this, trying to recover from all of this. And he's still got a lot of units outside of his opponent's base.
I wonder if it's a good idea for Gostustyle to just say, you know what, I'm just going to attack you, because if he forces a lot of Zerglings, he's going to have a unit advantage right now. Like, look at the
Yeah,
supplies.
but they're slowlings is the problem. And look at this,
Yeah,
he's
that's
just
the
going to
thing.
dart right around them. Oh, you're in the
Yeah.
middle of the map? I will go straight to your base, because there's nothing you can do about it.
He's fine. He's got a spine. One's finished, and he's got two queens at the ramp. Yeah, he's missing his larva injects, but he's actually going to lose a lot of these drones. He should have drilled them into the main. There we go.
Meanwhile, back at home, Zergling's going to town. The two Banelings are here ready to fight.
He's going to try and force a cancel on this natural to try and catch back up here.
It won't happen, not with the two Banelings out. No speed, no armor, no nothing. Still no gas from Gostustyle. And, I mean, Revival's still behind in drones.
Gostustyle needs to do something. He's got a lot of minerals banked up. He's looking like Fort Knox right now with all this money in the bank.
I actually kind of disagree. I feel like Revival's the one who needs to make something happen. He's putting a lot into this. Sure, he's droning up now, but he's behind almost 10 workers, Gary Oak.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
He's
round of
behind by
drones just
2.
came out.
But I was saying, like, look at all this money, though. He should be doing something with this money, I feel.
Oh, I
he doesn't
agree,
have a
yeah.
big bank of larvae. That was my point.
Sneak out, take a third, get a macro hatchery, anything.
Yeah, just spend your money. And we do see a Roach Warren and double gas finally coming down for Gostustyle, so he's going to be building something. Perhaps he could hit him on the crack with a lot of roaches here.
Maybe, but Revival, I mean, he's not down and out just yet. He's still got this force in the middle of the map he is roaming around with. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird... The aggression didn't feel so aggressive, and the defense didn't feel so good. But somehow both these players kind of came out saying, okay, screw it.
Yeah, this was the third scenario, kind of the third scenario that I went over before the engagement happened, and it's kind of a wash, and the game kind of progresses from there, a little abnormally, but it progresses nonetheless.
Well,
I might actually get
Revival,
this Overlord.
he is going for roaches. He's getting that evolution chamber. And he does get the Overlord. But, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of Zerglings here. I'd like to see Gostustyle use them for something, but of course there's the threat of Banelings.
He's waiting for speed, which is going to finish soon. And Revival actually gets into the main base, and there's nothing here except a queen, so wow, he picks off a drone. Two drones
Picks up a
at
couple
least.
drones, yeah.
Was that 3 drones he killed?
Up
And
to
he canceled the
total.
lair. He canceled the lair. I guess is he going to go for a 2-base all-in?
I do not
Why
know,
else?
Gary Oak.
Why else would you cancel the lair in a situation like this? His speed's going to finish. He's going to be able to build lots of roaches. He's got the gas. He's got a good economy. He's sitting on a ton of minerals still. He'll be able to reinforce this for a long time if he just leans on that Archie. He's even moving his spines forward, but this Overlord is going to see that.
Revival has quite a few roaches at home, though, waiting to greet this army.
Yeah, and he's going for that 3rd base very soon. Maybe he will delay that a little bit.
He would delay that a little bit at best, I feel.
Because the impending attack, he can't just ignore this. He has to put some resources into defending it. Yeah, there's 2 spines going up. He's got a concave on top of the ramp, making more Banes. I don't know if this will work, really.
The superior positioning...
These Banes are gonna...
They
There's too
zoned
many
out the
links here.
Zerglings. They zoned out the Zerglings entirely. Look at this. Gostustyle can't even get around. All the Zerglings are now
Oh.
gone, but that does leave Gostustyle with superior roach count for now. More
Yeah,
Zerglings
here comes
flooding in
more
from behind.
reinforcements. And there's no Banelings left for Revival. He doesn't actually have any Zerglings left either. He's
And the
just got
spine crawlers
roaches.
go down, and now Gostustyle is planting his own spine crawlers in the enemy's base, Gary Oak!
Here they come. This is exactly what we saw leading up to this. And
Drones have
is
been
Revival
pulled.
going to get broken here?
I think Revival's gonna get broken. There's no way for him to hold this. All the drones have been pulled.
These spines are whacking away. There goes... He's not really focusing too well. The evolution chamber goes down, but that actually helps Revival in the defense with these broodlings.
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. He's gonna hold this, but the damage was pretty severe.
Yeah, the worker count's actually... Revival's behind. He lost a lot of drones. He
Oh
was
no,
up
with
40 to
those Zergling
35.
reinforcements, though, the roaches to the north are gonna fall. They're gonna be so low, Gary Oak.
clean it
Look at
up.
them.
He
One
should
health.
clean it up. I don't see any more Lings rallied in. Gostustyle stopping the attack. Yeah, Revival holds, but at what cost? And the 3rd base, it didn't even get started. He couldn't. And he doesn't have any bank left.
Gostustyle, he's still got the
floating
worker
a lot of
count.
money. He's
He's-
floating so much money.
He's still got that worker count. He's got that extra hatchery. I mean, Revival barely held that attack. I don't know how he's gonna hold another.
We
This
shall
is
see.
no
Drone
spine-
counts even at 34.
And there's been no spines recreated.
The Overseer sees it, so that should trigger some spines to be made. We do see a layer finishing up now for Gostustyle. Roach Speed's actually finishing up for Revival. That's pretty important.
This
holding
is
the
kind of a
spot.
timing moment, though, where Gostustyle, before Infestors, before Mutalisks, before anything crazy get on the field, this is kind of that opportunity where he's got the massive unit upgrade. 7 drones as well. I mean, he's droning it behind this. He's got to be feeling good.
He's going into macro mode now. He's definitely got a lead, but it's up to him to
Ooh.
capitalize on it. And
Revival pushing.
Revival, yeah, he wants to push forward here and do some damage. Is that the right move? Let's look at the unit counts here. The Roach count's actually fairly even, and Revival has the Roach speed, and his opponent doesn't.
Oh, he's cleaning
However,
up the creep
opponent has
tumors.
defender's advantage. Oh, that's really key. Taking all these tumors out. There's still one left to
But
the
here we go,
north.
top of the ramp. We're going to have Zerglings come from the side. Zerglings come from the front. Can they
Oh,
surround some
good
of
move
these
by
roaches?
Revival pulling out.
And that speed, Gary Oak, as you said, is critical getting away from this.
Yep, that's the only reason why he didn't get destroyed right
Oh,
there.
but
He's
he
going
went right back in.
Are you really going back in?
I don't
What are
believe.
you doing, Revival?
I believe he's being crazy, is what he's doing.
Get out of there.
But Gostustyle speed is nearing completion. He's going to need this to contend.
Yeah, and this is actually going to open up a really good style, or wow, timing for Gostustyle.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
He's also going to have +1 over Revival.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was leading into that. And we do see Burrow and the Evo Chamber finishing up for Revival, but Gostustyle could push now. His speed is finishing up.
His speed and +1 are kicking in just now.
Plus one will kick in by the time he makes it to Revival's base if he decides to push. He's definitely got the lead here. He's up by 40 supply. Wow!
It is 32 roaches to 30, but 40 Zerglings for Gostustyle.
And he just bull rushes up there and
Push it right up the ramp. The Concave is definitely on Revival's favor, but the Zerglings are helping so much with this. They're eating a lot of these shots.
Advantage. Yeah, he's got a numbers advantage that he can overcome the disadvantage of that Concave right now.
And GG.
And there it is, GG.